Hello, everybody. I'm Madame Sensei. I teach Spanish, French, and Japanese to high schoolers out here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, and I am thinking my way through the Harvard Project Zero thinking routines, and I need help with this, so I can be reached at studio-nemo.com, the Minecraft Education Ambassadors, or the Minecraft Teachers Lounge, or the Duolingo Educators Network. We are still in the perspective taking section, and again, these thinking routines are located right here. The link is in the description. And today we are on the 3 whys. This also occurs in global thinking. This is a routine for nurturing a disposition to discern the significance of a situation, topic, or issue, keeping global, local, and personal connections in mind. Every year I like to do the Practical and Comprehensible conference put on by La Libre Language Learning, so I'm going to give them a plug right here. It's 3 days of fabulousness. Look them up. I'll try to put a link in the description for you. But always a lot of good stuff there. And one of the years, they had 2 presenters. There was Angie Torre and Berta Delgadillo, who both spoke about using famous quotes. And I got to thinking this thinking routine would work fairly well coupled with everything that they were saying. If we target it and focus on someone that the students already recognize, maybe they already know the quote, we can pull a lot of language and, more importantly, a lot of culture out of it. So if you're teaching grammar explicitly, you've got some pop-up grammar, the grammar translation method, audiolingual method, and you're looking at transformation drills, or you're doing community language learning and you're dissecting a script your class wrote, or you're working straight out of your textbook, you need to know that, number one, there might be some slanginess involved in the quote, or the quote might have some kind of archaic language that you're going to need to teach your students about. Okay, so just keep that in mind. When teaching literature, culture, history, art, music, looking at a recipe, if there's might be quotes in your recipe, sure. A lot of them start off like that. You got to give some context to when the quote was written, or explain how people have taken the words out of context, or, like, my Spanish students love El Chapulín Colorado, and so they've got to understand Sígame los buenos, and they understand where it comes from and what he's talking about. French students, après moi, le déluge. Not only are we discussing weather here, but they've got to understand the historical context that this was set in. Japanese students need to understand a little bit of philosophy, so they can understand Ishino Ue ni mo san nen, one of my favorites. In our next episode, we're going to be tackling true for who. Hope to see you there.